Got most of our home built, I guess you'd say, kitchen cabinets in place. Actually turned out really, really good. I think they look great. It's kind of hard for me to get the camera back far enough. Painting them is definitely the worst part. They're all 3/4 inch plywood. All the boxes are 3/4 inch plywood. For the drawers, actually. Just like pre-finished. Of course, soft close on everything. Still need a couple adjustments. Not bad. Up top on both of them, or on all of them, is just the bathroom vanity doors, because we built the vanity too. It's really hard to get back here far enough to see it all. We don't have the doors on the corner cupboards yet because we had to order the hinges for them. We just need a countertop. That was our mock-up of what we want a countertop to look like, or at least what we think we want a countertop to look up. Figured we'd kind of draw it out before actually ordering a countertop to look like that, to see how it looked. And, apparently I was being held up by the door. All the Bloom soft close hinges and drawers on everything. Pretty good investment. Makes adjusting everything really easy. Compared to yeah. Anyway, the Bloom hardware, crazy expensive, but definitely pretty nice. You can go around slamming all the doors and drawers you want. Well, this is all our all the jigs and stuff for building them. Pretty fun to play with. Just try to slam it and nothing slams. I still have to do the toe kicks and a couple filler boards up here and there. A couple finishing touches still. Still need some adjustment on some things. Oh, and the other side, the fridge panel on the other side, I need to make a new one. We had to shim that cupboard on the other side out like a 1/4 inch off the wall. So now the fridge panel would also be like a 1/4 inch off the wall, which we don't want. Either that or it won't line up with the front of the cabinet. Rookie mistake on my part, I guess. So the one that I have for the other side, I'm just gonna rip it into the toe kicks. Not a big deal. A couple of things I would do different if I was building cabinets for the second time. Maybe leave slightly more of a space between the doors, just so it's harder to see if the gaps are all even and if everything's lined up. With the Bloom hinges, it's not too bad to make them even, but it'd be nice if there's a little bit bigger of a gap. See, we started putting the microwave or range hood, I don't know, whatever you call it. It's a microwave anyway, over the stove. That's the other thing I would do different. I would make that cabinet probably 2 inches shorter, because it looks like that's going to hang down now, which kind of sucks, but I looked up pictures. It seems to be pretty common. I guess because there's no trim thing around the bottom of the cabinets. Yeah, actually turned out awesome. I'm pretty happy with them. I'm also glad I went with the adjustable feet instead of just building it right on the ground and having to shim it. Definitely makes it nice for leveling them. Just need countertops. Can't do the toe kicks until I do the flooring. And you can kind of see it. The beams are all done, stained, looking pretty good. Hopefully we can get some flooring but pretty close to that. So we still need the countertops there and here, and then this half wall is like a breakfast bar. So there'll be stools from this side and the countertop up there. It's looking really good. We also got the bathroom working. See, we got our cardboard covering the floor, but we'll flip it up. See, we got the flooring down, toilet in, everything basically just needs trim. The bathtub's been done for a while, we just need to caulk around everything. You know, all the gaps there. It's hard to get a good shot, but yeah. That's the vanity that we made at the same time as the cabinets. Got the toilet in this morning. Everything's hooked up, working. It's pretty nice to have a working washroom here now. The vanity's the exact same as the kitchen cabinets. All Boom hardware with soft close. We just have to put the faces on. We actually have to go get different hinges for the doors. They need to be half overlay instead of full overlay, because the door and the drawer front share this, whereas the kitchen, there's two of these, like when the cabinets are side by side. Anyways, so we have to go get a couple more of them, and then we can finish putting this together. But it turned out pretty good. And then also just need countertop and sink, and a giant mirror and a light fixture, I guess. This is just gonna be a closet, shelves, basically. It's really hard to get all this on camera. Probably finish the plumbing up in here soon too. Get all this caulked. The bathroom will be pretty good to go. It's all attached to the wall nicely. Definitely not going anywhere. You see, we had to shim it a couple times to get this side nice and even. We went with vinyl flooring just because it's easy to do, pretty durable. And figured if we ever lift the house to put a basement under it, ceramic or something like that will crack. Most likely anyway, I think it would crack. Whereas the vinyl, assuming it won't crack. That's about it. Not much other updates. Other than the kitchen looking great. It's a lot of work to build your own kitchen cabinets, so I didn't even want to buy the ready to assemble kitchen cabinets, and then for some crazy reason I decided to just build my own from scratch. Oh, it's a good update. We got that stupid shed moved from right out the back door. I dragged it over there. I'm gonna put it in that corner. But we're gonna tear it off. That's why the siding's all missing off here, but I'm gonna put the siding back on. I still have to make like a floor and everything for it in that corner. I just wanted it out of my way here so that I could keep filling in all around here. It's nice. Once that red trailer is out of the way, we'll actually be able to see stuff out the back of our house. It'll be great. You can see that's the old, where the shed was. So once that trailer is out of the way, just get a nice view of a field and a forest. This shed was crazy how it was built. It's raining and everything, as you can see, is underwater, so I don't feel like going out there. But they basically had, you can see the whole perimeter all the way around where the shed was. They had, so there's like gravel underneath, and then patio stones, and then a layer of concrete on top of the patio stones, and then they had patio stones again on top of the concrete. So you can see over, oh, you can't see it, it's kind of blurry. The good patio stones are leaning on the right there, and all the concrete covered patio stones are on the left. It was crazy. I guess, I don't know, it must have been flooding and he just felt like raising it up more. So this is all, I'm removing all these patio stones, and then just this is all and all that, and it's all getting filled in with dirt so that it slopes out to that corner, or anywhere back there really, but it's going to end up going out that corner. But it is nice having that shed out of the way. Hopefully in a few weeks I'll find some time to get that trailer out of there and get it cleaned up pretty good back there. Will look much nicer. Still have to finish this back room. Pretty much turned it into my paint booth for the last month, it seems. Everything's covered in paint. Floor is filthy, just overspray on everything. Even my sprayer is covered in overspray. Yeah, this room, I think it's only got a tape coat on part of it, basically. Yeah, kitchen's looking good. I wasn't too worried about this back room here. I figured I can finish it whenever. The sink's obviously going here in front of the window. This is what I was saying with the full overlay and half overlay. Because where 2 cabinets meet, it's 1.5 wide instead of 3/4. So each door covers basically the full thing. They left it like a 1/16 under. So it leaves you about an 1/8 of an inch gap in between them. But in the bathroom vanity, the drawer face and the door have to share one edge, 1 3/4 inch wide piece. So we need half overlay. Anyway, who cares, but that's what we need. Different hinges. It's looking good. We also originally, we had some people draw up the kitchen, which was pretty funny. They drew exactly what I had drawn before we went and saw them. But they had one side of the stove is 24 inch, which is what these cabinets are. And the other side was a 30. And then the pantry was 18 inches, which we were gonna go with that, and I changed it at the last minute. Figured it would be much more symmetrical looking if we did a 24 and a 24 and a 24 inch wide pantry. A little bit closer to the width of the 30 inch fridge then. Anyway, definitely glad we made that change. Looks a bit more symmetrical anyway. We just need countertops. Countertops and flooring. Stores are starting to open back up now, luckily. So it should be a bit easier to get stuff. So hopefully we have that stuff figured out in the next week or so. Probably be the next video.